Hey guys, so we're going to start day 3 today. So you guys remember in the previous 2 days we talked about carbohydrates, fats, and proteins. We talked about how carbohydrates can be simple or complex. Simple carbohydrates are easily digested and give you a lot of energy very quickly, while complex carbohydrates are difficult to digest and they give you energy slower, but they are technically better for you. We also talked about fats, how some of them are saturated and some of them are unsaturated. So the saturated fats are the bad ones. They're solid at room temperature and they can give you heart disease. And the unsaturated fats are technically called good fats. They have a small bend in them and they stay liquid at room temperature, and you get them from vegetables and fish and stuff like that. We also talked about proteins, how 12 of them are produced inside of your body, while the remaining 8 you have to get from your diet, right? Now today we're going to get into the end of nutrition, vitamins and minerals. You guys have definitely heard about these. So vitamins are organic compounds that are needed in your body for metabolic activities. So basically they are needed in your body in order to make sure that everything is functioning smoothly. So even if your body has everything that it needs, but you're missing essential vitamins, your body will its ability to do things will start to crash down, and you'll start to see that in a lot of different aspects of your life. Minerals are inorganic compounds, which means that minerals are not made of fats, proteins, and carbohydrates. They are made up of calcium and iron and stuff like that. Vitamins are usually made up of fats, proteins, and carbohydrates, the things that most normal human beings and most normal living things are built out of, right? Minerals are involved also in metabolic function, so in making sure that your body is working properly, but they're also used as building blocks in your body. So let's get into vitamins. First of all, if you look over here, you'll see in this chart, so these are the vitamins that we're going to talk about, and these are the minerals. You don't have to memorize these, so don't worry about it. We're just going to go very general. But vitamin A, you guys know, is needed for vision. D is used to build your teeth and your bones. So if you were ever low in vitamin D, your bones would become weak. And if you were ever low in vitamin C, you would not be able to form collagen. So your skin would start to become wrinkly and all kinds of different things would start to happen. Phosphorus and all of these are your minerals, and they're needed in your body in different ways, all right? So some vitamins can be produced inside of your body. So for example, vitamin K. You guys remember when we talked about the colon in the large intestine, how there's bacteria that live in your colon that produce vitamin K with whatever it is that you're eating. So they use that and they produce vitamin K, and then you absorb the vitamin K and you use it in your body. Vitamin D, you guys know, you get from your skin. So when you go out into the sun, you will start to absorb that vitamin D and you'll start to use it to build up your bones and to make sure that your teeth remain healthy. And in a lot of other aspects, vitamin D is very important, but you know that you need it from sunlight, right? This is why if you don't go out into the sun very often, you'll get low vitamin D levels because it actually has to be produced inside of your body. So the remaining vitamins have to come in from your diet, all right? So the vitamins can be categorized into 2 categories: fat-soluble vitamins and water-soluble vitamins. Fat-soluble vitamins are the type of vitamins that can be stored in your body. So for example, vitamin A is a fat-soluble vitamin. You know that you can get it from carrots. So if you ate a lot of carrots, you will have a lot of vitamin A. But unfortunately, the problem with fat-soluble vitamins is if you have too many of them, they can actually cause vitamin toxicity, which means that they'll actually become toxic if you have too many. So if you decide, I'm going to live on carrots alone, you guys already know it's not going to provide the right number of carbohydrates. It's not going to provide you with the right amount of amino acids or any of that, but at the same time you will be getting extremely high levels of vitamin A, and it's all going to be stored in your body and your body's not going to do anything with it. This over time will become a bad thing. So on the other hand, because it gets stored in your fat and in your liver, on the other hand, there are some vitamins that are water soluble. So for example, vitamin C and the B vitamins. These are water-soluble vitamins, which means that they circulate through your blood, and when you go to the bathroom and you urinate, a lot of them will leave your body, which means these are the types of vitamins that you need to replace daily. You need to have fruits and vegetables pretty much every day in order to maintain the correct amount of vitamin C and B, because they leave with the water in your body. So they don't get stored in there. Every day you have to renew them. Otherwise, you'll start to develop all kinds of conditions associated with low vitamin C and B levels. All right. Now let's get into minerals. Pretty much all the minerals need to come from outside of your body because they are inorganic. They cannot be produced in your body, right? But a lot of them can be stored in your body, so that's not a huge problem. Inorganic compounds are needed by the body. So calcium and phosphorus are required to build your bones. This is why your bones are so hard, because they are made up of calcium and phosphorus, all compacted together to make these extremely strong structures that keep you supported and moving, right? Iron is needed in your blood. You've probably heard of people who have low iron levels. They start to feel tired and cold all the time. Their hair starts to fall out, all kinds of these crazy things that are associated with low iron. So some people who have very low vitamin levels, maybe their nutrition is bad or there's something wrong in their small intestine that they're not absorbing the right amount of vitamins, they can take nutritional supplements. These nutritional supplements can either be those vitamin pills that you see just over-the-counter vitamin pills, or they can also be taken as shots if they need to be given, faster or in a different way. Now, some diseases associated with low vitamin and low mineral levels, so vitamin and mineral deficiencies. The first one is rickets. This can happen in children. If you have a very low vitamin D levels, you will start to get weak and deformed bones. So you'll see in some babies that live in countries where they cannot get the right amount of vitamin D. These are normal bones. These are the bones of the leg bones associated with children or people who have rickets, right? So you can see that there is a clear difference between normal and rickets bones, right? This is all because they have low vitamin D. Another thing would be like scurvy. Scurvy means that you have very low vitamin C. You guys have seen the pirates in the movies, right? All their teeth are falling out. Their skin looks like it's rotting. That is all associated with low vitamin C levels or scurvy. This is why some people will say, oh, scurvy pirates, because obviously pirates spent a lot of time at sea and they didn't get fresh fruits and vegetables every day, which means they had extremely low vitamin C levels, which caused them to lose their teeth, to have random bleeding in their skin. This is why vitamin C is very important. Obviously, scurvy is very difficult to get in this day and age because we don't live on the high seas. We get enough vitamin C in our diet, but if you don't, you will start to develop these types of symptoms. Anemia is a mineral deficiency. It's when you are low in iron. Basically, when you have anemia, you will have fewer red blood cells circulating through your blood, which means less oxygen and nutrients can be transported in your blood. So your entire body is going to suffer because of this. Often, people with anemia will have irregular heartbeats. They'll feel cold all the time because of the blood circulating in a weird way, and they'll often feel tired. Sometimes that's because of the low oxygen levels. Anemia has all kinds of different side effects, which you can obviously or symptoms, which you can go and look up on your own if you're interested. And the last one is hyperthyroidism or hypothyroidism. This happens in some cases when people have low iodine. A lot of the times this happens in a different way, but low iodine may cause hypothyroidism, which would cause weight gain and fatigue, which means feeling very, very tired, right? So just remember, having all of the correct essential vitamins and minerals and nutrients and carbohydrates and proteins and fats, all of these together, you have to get a very good balance of them in order to live a very healthy lifestyle. And this is basically why a plate is recommended to look like this, because this is just in the hopes that you would get everything that you need for the day by keeping a very good variety of food in your diet. So you can't just eat a whole steak and say, okay, I'm done for the day, I have the right amount of calories. If you do that, you're not going to get all the right vitamins and minerals that you need, right? So remember, you're living a healthy lifestyle is not all about calories. It is about getting all the essential vitamins, minerals, and nutrients that you need. All right, so now guys, today you are not going to be doing a quiz. You're just going to go straight into the revision folder on Shobi, and you're going to start doing the revision quiz, okay? Good luck, guys. Remember, you can redo that quiz as many times as you want. Go over the questions. Really try to understand them.